Hey, everybody, and welcome to our live show at GenCon. This is the Critshow. Before we get started, we would like to thank our sponsors, Stylish Senpai and Wolfgar Weapons, who we always like to thank them at our live shows. Let's give a big round of applause for them. Excellent. Woo!
Thanks.
So the three of you have been on vacation for a couple of days. You get a call from Margaret asking you to come in, saying that there's something that they need you to look into.
Yeah. Hey, Margaret, what you need?
Well, there's been a couple of disappearances, and we're not exactly sure if they're connected, but someone in our psychics division has the feeling that they are connected. We've sent some people to look at the areas. They can't seem to find anything that links them, but I'd like you guys to go out and look. You seem to have better luck when it comes to these kind of out-of-the-box things. So I'm going to send you guys to take a look. We've got 3 missing people, and it's just something is weird about it.
Okay, can I ask one thing for clarity?
Yes.
Us?
Yes. Well, you're the only ones that showed up for the show, so I got to use you.
Oh.
The A-team didn't show.
Okay. All right, we'll go with Q team, whatever. I don't even know. Yeah, okay, absolutely. What do we need to know?
All right, so the things that you need to know, the people that are missing, we have a Jessie Strevel who has gone missing. She is a gamer. We have a Katie Angel who has gone missing. She rides motocross. You'll be able to talk to somebody at the hospital for her. With Jessie, you'll have to go to her apartment. And then we also have an Alex Will. We found his car on an abandoned road behind a couple of buildings, so you'll have to go check out that place. The locations are the apartment for Jessie, the hospital for Katie, and then there's an alley about 4 blocks over that stretches down between about 9 or 10 buildings, and that's where you'll go for Alex. You'll be able to tell where they've got it taped off.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll check it out.
All right, so where do you guys want to go first?
I guess if the car is only 4 blocks away, let's just hoof it over there.
All right. So you guys arrive. You get to the alley, and there is indeed a large section of it crossed off with police tape. I know. We're doing such a great job. You can hear the applause from next door even. And you can see that, sure enough, there is a muscle car there, and it is surrounded by the tape.
No, like police or anything at the moment?
No,
Oh, good. Well, I'm going to check it out, try to see if there's anything weird about the car, claw marks, anything that might be unnatural.
All right, roll investigate a mystery.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll my beginning of adventure move as well?
You can.
Boss from Beyond?
Yes, roll it. As you're walking over, the smell of Qdoba hits you, and all of a sudden, your god speaks to you.
9.
A 9, which is remind us what a 9 does.
My god asks me to do something complicated or difficult, but I get to ask a question from Investigate a Mystery right now.
Okay. So the complicated thing he asks you to do is, and it doesn't really make sense, but he wants you to come back with at least half of what's missing.
Half of 3 people?
Yeah. Half of what's missing he wants you to come back with.
With our track record, I think we can do that. Exactly
I hope so.
That.
Okay, my question, what happened here?
And specifically with the car?
I suppose.
Okay. So what happened here is you can see that as Tass is looking and saving him the role, that there are tire marks all the way down this long alley, and you can see that the alleys connect to a straight line, and it seems like it's wide enough for 2 cars to fit down, and Alex's car is on one side, and you can see burn marks all the way down. You can see burn marks on the other side, but there's no vehicle, and those burn marks continue on out of the alley and away.
Okay.
And where his car is stopped, you actually see char on the ground, almost connecting the 2 sets of tires between the tire treads that belong to his car and the other set that you see.
All right, so it seems like they were racing.
Yes.
He was racing somebody in this alley.
Yeah.
I don't know what the char between the 2 cars means. Do you have any thoughts?
Ghost Rider. It's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider did it. Yes.
Whoa. Done. That's 1.
Sweet. Oh,
Moving
no.
on.
We have to fight
I
Ghost
thought
Rider.
if anybody could bring that franchise back from the brink, it would be us.
Yes, it's true.
So
I'm going to check out the car itself. I'm going to check the doors and see if they're able to be open and everything?
Yeah, the door's open.
Oh, great. I'm
That
going
is
to get
some
in
weird
and check
science,
the
bro.
inside.
Roll investigate a mystery.
All right.
He just hijacked your roll twice.
That's
They
right.
did. That's fine.
That would be an 11.
All right, you get a hold too.
Crud. I would like to know, where did it go?
Where did what go?
It.
You're real good at this.
Actually, what is being concealed here is always a good one.
Okay, what is
Yeah.
being concealed here? You can see on this car that there is indeed a nitro button. There is some weight in the back, and you also find some ID inside of the glove compartment, and it is his ID for the Brickyard. You can see actually that, this is very clearly a drag racer who works in Indy. And so you also see his helmet, and there's a little bit of a roll cage on the top. This is his street car, but you can see he's got it decked out. It looks like he uses this to run street races.
Highly illegal.
Accurate. But not our biggest concern.
Not our biggest. No, not at all.
I'm calling the police on this car. What else you got?
Oh, let's see. What sort of creature is it?
Human. It was a human driving the car.
No, you did it.
Would
I
you like
think
to ask a different question, since it does have to be associated with the thing you're investigating?
Nope, I don't want to ask any more questions.
Good. You are certain, though, that he was a human, so he probably didn't do it.
Okay.
He probably didn't stage his own disappearance.
Okay, I want to, after he directs me to the
Yeah.
the charred, whatever that is, that's weird. I want to look into it.
Okay. Roll investigate a mystery on the
Yes!
char. Here
Any
it comes.
objections?
Here it comes. Let's get the first one.
Oh, that is nope, 10.
All right, you guys just need a live audience.
I know.
So whoever
Thanks,
wants to
guys.
come over on Sunday nights while we record,
Please.
excellent. All right, you get a hold 2.
All right. I want to. Well, I'll start with what's being concealed here too.
Okay. So as you start to examine the char between the two sets of tires, you also see the two sets of tire marks. And you can very clearly see that the ones from his car, there's a little bit of rubber, just the different stuff that tires are made up from, whatever that is besides rubber. And you can also see that on the other tires, those tracks mark the char. It is actual burn. The asphalt is melted between the two vehicles and that other set of tire tracks.
And it is a set.
Yeah, it is.
It's the Ghost Rider that has the car. What's that one's name? It's that one.
A Ghost Rider 2.
Sure. Yeah, we really don't.
Isn't that the one where Nicolas Cage acts like a raptor? Yeah.
No.
In Ghost Rider 2, he's like, "Blah." Yeah.
Hopefully nobody's
It's
seen
one of those,
that.
it's so bad it's good movies. They're very rare, but it's so bad it's good. The room is turned. What's your second question?
I want to know if there's anything about, what was it going to do? But is there anything here that reads not just, I'm just driving next to him fast?
It seems like the char next to it is directional. It seems like it is much larger at Alex's car and gets much more to a pinpoint on the side of the vehicle that is not there, almost like it was drawing something in. Like it seems like if you were to use a flamethrower and it would be in that direction, that a burst came from his car to the mystery car.
Okay, so I would kind of do my best to explain that to them that, yeah, there's something about that, but I don't know how that connects to him just suddenly not being there. So they do kind of peter out. They sort of disappear then.
They take off down the road around the corner. If you go down and look, they vanish inside in the street.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some kind of car with fire tires. It's Ghost Rider. We figured that out already, clearly.
Surely.
And he's just gone. So it raced him and then was like, I race you, I take you if I win.
Ooh,
Racing for keeps, whatever that means.
And instead
racing,
of pink
racing
slips,
for pinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
A pink slip, like ownership.
Jenna just said.
But for their soul.
Oh, ownership papers for. Oh, I love this audience.
So what do you guys want to do
participation.
next?
Okay.
I want to ask the audience what they think.
Should we go to a different location and see if there's anything connecting?
Yeah,
these?
yeah. Let's try the hospital.
We go to the hospital.
All right. So you guys get to the hospital. You know that the person's name is Katie Angel, and you're able to ask for that room at the front desk. They do send you up, and they say that there was a nurse on duty at the time who was dealing with her when she arrived, and that you can question him.
Okay, yeah, we'll find that dude.
Okay, so yeah, you go up, and the room, again, it's there's tape over it, police tape over it, and there is a very large man sitting outside in scrubs, very muscular, shaved head, and he's just sitting and waiting.
Awesome. Hey, bub, how's it going?
They're good, how are you?
Oh, good. We're just here to investigate the disappearance.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened from your perspective? Like, did you see anything about them leaving? Did you see any? Yeah.
I mean, when she got checked in, she had been in a motorcycle crash, and she just had a broken leg, and her arm was broken, and we brought her up and put her in the bed, and she couldn't have been here for more than 15 minutes. I'd left and come back, and she was just gone.
Wow. Was she unconscious when she was brought in?
No, no. She seemed. We gave her a couple sedatives. She seemed pretty freaked out. She was kind of nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah,
okay.
I see it sometimes. Sometimes you get people that come in and you can tell whatever's happened to them, that someone did it to them, but they don't want to say it.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of seemed like that something bad happened, and she just didn't want to talk about it for fear of, it blowing up bigger or causing too much of a stir, getting the police involved.
Okay, but she didn't say exactly what happened.
No, not at all. She was really just kind of antsy and then asleep once we gave her the medicine.
Okay, so broken arm, broken leg.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Any typical kind of scrapes and stuff like that from a motorcycle crash?
Oh yeah, there was definitely road rash on her shoulder and on her knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we swing in here real quick?
Yeah, no, of course. I think that's why they kept me from having it cleaned out.
Okay, very good. So yeah, we'll slip under the tape, and I want to take a look around, see if she left anything behind, like any personal items or...
All right. Roll investigate a mystery.
Oh, neat. I will. All right. That's an 8.
All right. You get a hold 1.
Y'all ain't getting my dice.
We filled the hall with broken promises is what he's saying.
Yeah, we did. I guess that's not what happened here, so I'm just going simple. What's being concealed here?
As you look around the room, you do see a couple of personal items here. They had cut some stuff off of her to help deal with the arm and the leg. And you see that there's like a Fox motocross jacket that has been cut apart, and it's over in the corner. You see that there is no blood or any scuff marks or anything that you would think from someone with a broken arm and a broken leg getting up and leaving. But as you get closer to the edges of the room, you do see at the window a little bit of a burn mark on the windowsill.
Ghost Rider's an ant. I don't know. I'm spitballing. I'm so confused.
I want to ask him where she crashed.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they just brought her in an ambulance. You'd have to ask somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I just work as a nurse, not...
Yeah. I mean, is there somebody I could ask?
I imagine.
Good. I'm going to assume it's not relevant.
No, I don't know, man.
All right. Well, I wonder if her crash was in the same area that he went missing, if something happened just to everybody involved in that situation or something. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe they tore out onto the road to get away and hit her.
Oh,
Like
morbid. Okay, yeah.
That seems relatively light for the things we've dealt with so far.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go check out the burn mark.
Okay.
And examine the window, see if it continues out the window anywhere.
All right, roll investigate a mystery.
8.
You get a hold 1. This is more successes than we've had in the previous 15 episodes.
Yes, you're not kidding.
Yeah. What happened here?
You do see, as you look closer at the windowsill, you open up, you look outside, and it's that same thing. There is a little bit of a burn mark, and you can see that it goes all the way to the lip of the window. You lean out to look down into the alley, and you can see it running down the building and then running out into the alley. It's too dark to see what's in the alley, but you can very clearly see that this little line of kind of ash, of burn, goes down the building.
It's just like a thin line?
Yep.
It's Ghost Rider Snail? What is this? I just don't understand. Well, I mean, we figured it out. We just have to find him at this point. Yeah, clearly. Tej, do you have a way to, like, I don't know, track this kind of ash or something?
I mean, I could take an example of it, a sample of it, and I can analyze it and see what's up. So that's what I do.
All right.
Yeah.
So roll straight sharp to see if you can analyze this.
Yeah. That would be math is 11.
There you go.
Yeah, it seems like sulfur and brimstone.
So it's not just straight up ash. It's like the
Yeah.
actual elements of
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
fire making stuff.
Yep.
It is from hell. Something drugged these people to hell.
I'm not going to say.
I mean, Ghost Rider's at like the top of the list of possible suspects.
I'm
right now.
aware.
It is, yeah, at the top of the list, and the list is 1.
They do their funnel of suspects backwards instead of a big net and then getting smaller. They start, yeah.
Okay, do we want to move on to the third place yet?
I mean, we might as well, on our way out, try to see if we can figure out where they picked her up from, and then maybe even go down into the alley, see if this line continues or if it disappears like the other.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to wherever, like, they check people in.
Ambulance station.
Yes.
That seems right.
You guys arrive at the ambulance station. There is a guy wearing a siren and a light.
Good.
And he's like, woo, can I help you? Woo, woo.
What's your name, stranger?
Dave. I'm Dave, and I do the ambulance check-ins. Sometimes people think I'm a ghost because of my voice fluctuation.
Jeez.
But it's a condition. Don't laugh at me.
It's a good thing you work at a hospital to get that checked out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time, Dave. Anyway, we need to find someone who checks people in.
That's what I do.
Okay. The woman who was in the motorcycle accident, could you tell us where that accident occurred?
Oh, yeah, on 465.
That's not at
Like
all
where?
near-
North side, east side?
By
west?
65.
Oh, by 60. North or south split?
South.
Okay.
This is the only time I get to give them a taste of their own medicine.
So that's nowhere near.
Just watching Jake's mind vapor locked.
Dave, you're all right.
Thanks.
I hope we see you again one day.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be real popular reoccurring.
By the end of the mystery, one of us will probably be checking in with him. Yeah, let's check around the side of the building where the burn mark went down, and then if we can't find much there, we'll move on.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so you guys go outside the building. Dave's like, bye, see you later. And you get out into the alley, and you do see, you find underneath the window, and sure enough, that burn mark continues down the wall, across the alley, and there are 2 sets of tire tracks.
So the thin.
That is the appropriate response to that reveal. I don't know where the rest of you were at.
So the thin line, like it converges with the tire tracks.
It just meets it like a T.
Okay.
Yep.
You said 2 sets of tire tracks?
A set of tire tracks.
A set of tire
yes.
tracks. Okay.
So he gets out of his Ghost Rider car, gets on his Ghost Rider unicycle,
He's very small, Ghost Rider
goes
unicycle.
on the side. I don't understand. Okay, let's go to.
It's almost like there's more investigation to do.
I feel like there is. I feel like we have approximately 2/3 of the pieces we need.
Can these tracks be followed anywhere? Or do they just dead end on the road?
Same thing. They tear out of the alley, and then they vanish on the street.
Darn.
Very cool. All right, we'll get out the directions to this Jesse person's house.
Okay.
And we'll go there.
And you have no problem getting there. There is an officer there who is waiting for you. I assume you guys flashed your fake badges.
Yes, we do.
And they let you in up into the room, up into the apartment.
Okay.
These fake badges were a lot easier to use than I thought they were going to be.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Really, it's just buying them. It's like a cheat code.
Nice. Yeah, I guess we're just going to start ripping into this place. Just
All right,
cutting
so
open
what are you
pillows.
looking for? Where are you looking at? What room are you in? What are you doing? Tell me a story. Paint me a word picture.
Did they say which room she got taken from?
No.
Okay. I will look in the living room.
Okay, roll investigate mystery. 8. You get a hold 1.
What's being concealed here?
You see, as you start to look around, that there is a gaming system, and it's powered on. The TV does not seem to have power, but the gaming system is powered on.
I want to turn on the TV.
You turn on the TV, and you can see that it is the home screen, and it has a gamer name, it has a gamer tag, and it's got points. A lot of gamer score. Is the name of the gamer tag, which I probably shouldn't have said out loud to just whoever's listening in
Just bleep that.
in Europe and
We'll hit
France.
it in post.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll clean that up in post. And you see that the top games recently played are all the different versions of Forza, just huge scores of Forza all the way down. And you can see that on the replay, the last race that she won, she got second. That was the first time that she had gotten second in as long as the history is.
I'm excited. I don't understand it fully, but this seems really cool, and I'm
Virtual
excited.
Ghost Rider.
I'm just happy to be here.
What's the name? What's the one in the top spot?
There is no name.
Oh, you just see that her
You
ranking,
just
and
see
that's
her
it.
rank and her
Forza
trophies.
needs to get their crap together.
Yeah,
man.
I know, right?
That's not good at all. Okay, if he's pinpointing that, I'm going to start looking towards windows and stuff again, or even maybe around the door, see if I can see
All right.
any more.
Roll
burns.
investigate a mystery.
Okay.
There you go.
There we are. There we are.
That's a 4.
So you start to look around the door frame. You start to look around the window. As you're leaning out the window, it gives.
Oh, no.
And the whole panel of glass and the frame just fall out and slam to the ground in the alley below. And you hear dogs barking. And someone's like, hey, what's going on up there?
Redecorating. Sorry.
Oh, it's that time of year. You know, fall. People want to change.
Yeah. They're not going to get their deposit back.
Make sure to rent a dumpster, though. That's dangerous.
Yeah,
Don't
my
just-
bad. I'm going to back away from the window
All
in
right.
failure.
Okay. TJ, where are you looking? What are you
I'm
doing?
going to look in the bedroom.
All right. Roll investigate a mystery.
Whoa. That would be a 7.
You get to hold 1.
Oh, what happened here? He's not the only one who can do voices.
What happened in the bedroom? Nothing. Nothing that we're at liberty to discuss, really, in this setting. You don't really find anything of interest. You do find some work ID, but you find a couple of gaming magazines. You can find some entry forms to like online video game like racing contests. There's a giant cashed check in the closet from where they had won something and kept it as a prize. There's a photo of them holding it.
Whoa. Nice job, Jesse. I say
The
out
photo
loud.
says thanks.
Whoa.
Ah, oh God. We're in Harry Potter world.
I let them know about the giant check. Hey, guys, giant check.
Dope.
Oh, neat. I take a selfie with a giant check.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I block the name so I can imply that I won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I let them know what I saw on the television.
Okay.
So she is super good at Forza and lost her last race. First time ever.
Okay. I want to look for the controller.
All right. You find it.
Okay. Is there anything funky about it?
Yes.
Oh, no.
The buttons are all melted. The battery casing, there is goo. There is battery goo leaking out of the battery case.
I was just waiting for you to go, yes, it's a Mad Catz controller.
It's a yeah, it is wrecked. This controller is wrecked. It looks like someone put it in the microwave.
What is happening?
You're right.
Was she like an angry demon or something? Did she get taken over in her rage?
Yeah, I mean, from
By
the
a
stuff
rage
we
demon?
found in the bedroom, she was into some stuff.
Giant checks?
I'm not going to help you. I'm just going to stare at you. For that.
Okay, so we have plenty of tracks. We know there's some sort of sulfur, brimstone, things like that going on. In every situation, there is this burn, this melting, and they disappeared from that spot. I don't know if this is enough, but I might call in. I might see if they have anything that can connect some dots here.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
There is also, just for what it's worth, the alley outside of the apartment where you dropped.
I was about to say, is it the one he smashed a window on?
Yes.
Good. Let's go check that out.
Oh, that's not a bad call. So I'm like, and I just barely don't press send to call. Okay.
So yeah, you guys go down to the alley, and again you see a set of tire tracks in the alley.
Do they seem like they...
It is. They, the Firestone people are next door, and they love when I mention burned rubber.
Is there anything different about the tire tracks here? Like, do they originate here?
Roll investigative mystery.
11.
You get a hold too.
Yay!
It's the armor. Maybe that's what it is.
We're going to record
It's
in
you- I mean, it's
costume
clearly
every
you guys.
night.
What happened here?
You can see that same thing up the wall to the windowsill. Tass must have missed it, but there is a burn line going up. As you look at the tire tracks, you can see again they go down and then they vanish. But thinking back to all the sets of tire tracks, you realize they're all pointing the same direction. And you kind of think back to where they were placed, and it almost looks like they're pointing in the same direction. You can't tell what it would lead to, but they all are pointing in the same direction.
Can I use my second hold on where did it go?
Yeah.
That.
The tracks all seem to be pointing towards the Indiana Motor Speedway.
Yes.
I knew it.
And I got rid of my car.
Accurate.
Oh.
That's true, but we do know where there is a muscle car.
Was it drivable?
You'd have to check it. I mean, it's also behind police tape
That.
and part of an investigation.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
Don't none of this
that's
matter.
fair.
Hey, I'm just gonna dip back to that car real quick
All right.
and give it a once over, see if it's drivable.
There's no keys, and you notice that the gas pedal is melted.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the boys and tell them that no keys, gas pedal is melted.
Drat.
Hey, scientist, can you fix a car?
He turned a car into Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
If he
So
can't
can you
fix
turn-
the gas pedal,
Yeah,
I
can
quit.
you turn like a crowbar into a gas pedal or something, and just hotwire it?
I'm
Is
sure
that science?
it's pretty weird science if you think about it.
Audience disagrees. Circle gets the square.
Or we could just take your car.
Or you could just take my car, the Betty.
What kind of car is the muscle car? Like a
Yep.
like a 71 Charger.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm into this car. I want to use this one. I don't want TJ's car.
TJ, do you even have a car anymore?
I do have a car.
As a scientist?
As
Oh no!
Oh no, it's not like an asset.
You don't have a car.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What happened to my car? What happened to the Betty?
Not important right now.
Where's my car?
Okay, towards the Motor Speedway. Do we want to just head there first, or do we want to try to call this in on the way?
We should probably call it in just to get some information and hopefully be prepared.
I mean, we just don't know. All we know is tire tracks and that they're pointing the same way. I think we should go. I think we should go there first.
Okay.
So you're going to the Motor Speedway?
I think we are.
All right. It is getting kind of late in the evening as you approach the Motor Speedway. There's nothing going on there, but it is all locked up right now.
Pearly Gates, you wanna take a peek in there and see what's up?
Climb the fence?
Yeah. I thought you just like. Oh no, I guess have you ever
go-
been here?
No.
Certainly, you've been here.
No, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They've remodeled since. It would be dangerous.
It's totally different. I could end up inside a wall like Nightcrawler.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I can try and break down a gate, though.
Yeah. Yeah, why not, man? Let's do that.
You should do it.
Okay.
Roll no limits.
That can't possibly set off an alarm.
12.
12. It is like pulling a piece of tissue out of a tissue box. You're just like, hit. Huh. It flies across the street, looping, and lands in a dumpster.
Excellent.
Everything is fine. No problems. Yeah, it is open, full business.
I gesture them in. Let's go.
Yeah, so we'll head in.
So as you guys go in, again, there's nothing is on. It's everything has been closed down, but you do see a bit of a glow coming from down the hallway.
Oh, it's Ghost Rider fire.
What color's the glow?
Orange and red and yellow.
Oh, God, it is Ghost Rider fire.
I know, right?
I'll take the lead and head that direction.
I'm gonna get out my shotgun.
Okay. Anybody else getting anything out?
I've got my electro blaster at the ready.
Okay. So you're just strutting down the hallway. You're trying to sneak. How are you doing this?
I'm strutting. No, I'm trying to be sneaky. I'm kind of like against the wall.
Okay.
Pink
Roll
Panther
act under
shuffle.
pressure.
10.
Yeah, you're just like crab walk in your giant clanking armor.
Crab walk.
Yeah.
And you're going,
And you get down the Zoidberg crab walk. Just click. Why not, Jake? So you get down the hallway. These guys are behind you. You turn the corner, and you see this fiery person kind of pacing up and down the alley.
Do I see any sign of the victims?
No, you just see this kind of being made of fire.
Okay, I mean, I'll kind of duck back around and let them know, like, there is a fire thing. There's a fire guy around the corner.
Oh my God, is it just somebody on fire? Did you even check? Someone could be dying.
They were.
They did
awfully
not
chill
look like
about
they
it.
were rolling. Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a point of acceptance when you're that close.
Well, then they're probably too far gone.
Oh. Fair.
I can just hit them real hard and put them out their misery, I guess.
Okay, so we've seen a person made of fire. I think it must be Ghost Rider. I've got nothing. I'm gonna call it in.
Okay. I'm gonna just sort of keep an eye, like peek that corner every so often to make sure that it doesn't wander off while
Okay.
he makes the call.
Yeah. Where are you making this call at? Just around the corner from the creature?
No, I mean I'll go out a ways.
Yeah.
Oh, a fire
I'll do it the
Hold
not
on.
idiot way.
Okay. And TJ, what are you doing?
I'm grabbing the nearest fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Science.
Practical.
And staying with Jake.
Yes, and staying with Jake.
All right. Tass, you get outside. Roll.
It's called Deal with the Agency. All right, here we go.
Oh my God! Yes.
Boxcars.
You all right?
Yeah.
So what does that get you?
So that gets me pretty much the information I am hopefully looking for. So yeah, any slip-ups going noticed and requests for gear and personnel, etc., are okayed.
Okay.
Okay, hey, Margaret?
Hello.
Okay, so we've got some weird stuff. I don't know what exactly any of it is, except for certainly something that likes racing, and it is on fire. At all three locations, we have found essentially a situation that is either high speed or race related. Seemingly, the other people didn't do well in this, the ones that were missing, and there are tracks that look like they were burned into the ground or the area where they were, leaving that area. On top of that, we essentially kind of pinpointed the direction that these tracks were going. We're at the Motor Speedway, and there is some humanoid on fire walking around.
Oh. Well, the on fire part doesn't seem to match the rest of it. How much are you sure that the thing on fire is the thing connected to the other parts?
Well, I mean, it's here, and it's certainly unnatural.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So, I mean, it could be his buddy Joe that's on fire. I don't know.
Oh, Fiery Joe. He's been a thorn in the IPT side for years.
Yeah.
No, what you're describing with the person on fire, what are they doing?
Just pacing around is what Jake saw.
Oh. I mean, that sounds more like the soul of a bartard.
A what?
The soul of a bartard.
A barter.
Yes.
What?
Like someone made a bet and they lost and their soul now serves somebody. And so they just wait for the task that they were told to do.
Oh. Is there any way to diffuse it without just it achieving its goal?
Well, if you are able to destroy the contract that was signed, you could free it.
Neat. Okay. So that's probably going to be like a real, not like a kiss a demon at the crossroads thing, but like an actual contract?
Yeah.
Cool.
Filtering inappropriate jokes. Go on.
Got it? Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so seemingly, do we have any reason to believe the contract would be close to the thing?
Oh, I mean, whatever is bartering for contracts, it's usually demons that they keep them on them.
Neat.
They're not like a physical thing.
Oh,
You know,
good.
it's like, hey, here you go. It's gone.
Okay.
I'm a demon. It's magic. What do you want?
Okay, so it is like magical. It's not like a thing I can find and
But there would
destroy.
be a thing that if you could get them to present it, it could theoretically be destroyed, but you could also, annul the contract.
Okay, well, that's something. We'll go try to talk to this thing, I guess.
And just to throw it out there, like I said, the thing that you described sounds more like one of the bartered souls.
Right.
That's not what demons look like, and demons are the ones who usually barter for souls.
Okay. Well, that's here, so that's the thing I guess we're going to try to communicate with, see if it can point us in the right direction.
All right.
Unless you have any other suggestions.
I find that when you have a demon maybe that's got some possessed souls, conversation's usually the best route.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Thank you much, Lee.
Goodbye.
Click.
Probably forever.
All right, I'm going to find the boys.
Yeah, they're still in the hallway. TJ is holding a fire extinguisher.
Okay, I'm going to explain to them the barter situation. I don't know that addressing this thing is what we need to be doing, but I don't know what else to do without trying to make a deal with a stinking demon that we don't know about. I've got nothing here.
I don't know how to find that guy. I don't know how to track down a demon.
I guess we can go ask the dude on fire.
I feel like the dude on fire is going to hurt us very badly.
Yeah, though.
If you ask me, which you probably shouldn't,
No, but go on.
it would be a really good idea maybe if we did something fast, like super fast. Like, it seems like any kind of deal that we can make has to do with racing or with something going fast and somebody going faster than the thing or whatever and losing, and then all of a sudden they are part of the demon's army or something.
Okay.
So let's go fast.
Okay, so we think this is one of those people. They're just on fire now. Mm-hmm. What do we want to do?
I don't know. What can we outspeed a demon at?
We could say first one to, that point, and then you just blink over.
I need to make sure I go to that point first.
Yeah.
Well, it's a loop. I'll be fine.
You start to hear some sizzling sounds down the hallway.
Oh, no.
It's almost like you guys have been talking loudly for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that feeling.
The light is growing brighter down the hallway.
I'm going to ready the hammer and just peek that corner.
You peek that corner. Roll act under pressure.
Good. I was just going to say, how much fire damage do I take? Act under pressure, you say.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
5.
5. Excellent. So you peek the corner, and this fire creature is right there. And it hits you right in the face, and it knocks you backwards, and as you tumble, you realize that you're kind of on fire. And you fly through the air, and the sprinklers start to go off. But they're raining fire.
Oh, my God.
No.
Everybody takes 2 points of damage, armor defeating.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And now you are in a hallway raining fire. TJ, you were standing there with the fire extinguisher. What would you like to do?
I would like to use the fire extinguisher on me. On everything, apparently, that's now on fire.
Do you want to try to do it just standing underneath this fiery sprinkler? Just a Sisyphean task of putting out a fire, catching on fire?
I'm going to try and exit the building as I'm doing this.
All right. Roll act under pressure.
All right.
You were trying to dodge the fire. You're trying to spray yourself out without just blasting it right in your face and making it so you can't breathe.
Oh, that would be a 4.
Yeah, so you're like, oh gosh, I gotta get out of here. This is so dangerous. And you turn it and you start to run and you just blast it right in your open eyes. And you stagger backwards and fall down in the hallway, more fire raining down upon you. And you drop the fire extinguisher and it rolls away. Tass, what are you doing?
Cackling and screaming at the same time? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
When I see TJ go down, I want to try to just like special forces roll over to the clattering fire extinguisher, grab it, and spray the thing that's spraying fire.
Okay, the fire extinguisher nozzle.
Yes, the nozzle at the
All right,
the sprinklers.
roll act under pressure.
Okay. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
That is a 13.
Yeah, not a problem. You see Jake fly through the air. Fire starts to rain down. TJ Three Stooges himself in the eyes. He's on the ground in a cloud of that white stuff, just running in a circle. You roll. You grab it. You spray, and it goes out, and the creature is moving down the hallway towards you guys.
Oh, hey, buddy. We mean you no harm. We're trying to stop you from being aflame.
You see it reach its hands out towards you and start to blast a jet of fire.
Good.
Dose it.
I'm going to dose it.
All right. Roll act under pressure to try to... Yeah, just to try.
I love your phrasing.
Thanks.
It's not ominous at all. That is a 10.
You guys get stuck in this deadlock of it spraying fire, you spraying the fire extinguisher. And right now, you guys are both just at a standstill. It is meeting in the middle, and it's going back and forth, kind of like Harry Potter and the wands. It's just fire and spray.
I want to run over and clock it.
Yeah, Jake, you get up off the ground. What do you want to do?
Just run over and deck it.
Roll, kick some ass.
Okay. 9.
9. So you run up and you swing the hammer at it. It sees you coming. It does take the hit, but it backhands you at the same time. You take 2 points of armor defeating damage. It takes 3 points from you, I believe, with your hammer.
Correct.
TJ, you have been able to wipe some of the stuff out of your eyes. Tass, you are still stuck in a deadlock. This canister feels like it's getting lighter, though.
Okay.
TJ, what do you want to do?
I'm going to weird science by attaching my electro blaster to the canister of fire extinguisher that he's holding and electrocute the actual extinguisher to make it more potent and powerful.
So you're going to electrify the metal that your friend is holding.
No, I'm going to electrify the cloud of
I see,
stuff
I
that's
see.
coming out of it.
All right, so you're going to try to electrify the particles coming out of the fire extinguisher.
Yes, to help
Roll weird science.
empower that.
That's the beauty of weird science. It doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't. It's great. That would be a. Oh my gosh.
That's a 10.
That's a. No, that's more. That's 11.
That's 11.
All right, what is your requirement?
It won't work exactly as intended.
All right, so you hook this, you hook the end of your wrist blaster to the nozzle as it's shooting out. What you hoped to do was electrify the blast that was coming out. And what you do actually is you accidentally negatively charge it, and it draws the oxygen away from the creature, and you can see that it is starting to weaken, and it looks like it takes damage. It stops blasting, Tash. You are free, and that thing is almost empty.
Okay. I actually am going to essentially throw that towards its feet.
Okay.
I just want to try to, take its feet out from under it.
All right, roll, kick some ass.
Okay. Ooh, 7. 7 by a nose.
You take 1 point of damage, armor defeating. As you pull it back to throw it, TJ has not yet released the electric current, and so and then you throw it. Okay. It does, though. It catches it in the feet, and it slips up and falls to the ground.
Who's got a bright idea on how to remove more oxygen from this thing? I just go and hope it works.
Certainly No Limits takes care of that, right?
It gets back up.
Oh, I strengthened it. I guess
Your
if it
reverse
starts
kisses gave it strength.
if it starts to get back up, I'm just going to hit it again.
All right, roll kick some ass.
7. Oh. Ooh, that was
You
close.
exchange damage. You take 2 points of damage. It takes 3, and as you hit it, it explodes. And all of the fire and the ash that was creating it flies down the hall and vanishes.
Cool. I am unstable and dying.
Oh, no. I'm going to slide over to him and be like, yeah, Haas, you're pretty burnt up. And
You've got a fun track record of sliding to injured people.
yeah,
He
that's
always
what you got to do.
slides.
It's because you're down. Just let me have this.
Okay.
And, I've got the medic kit out. And
Yeah,
I'm
roll it.
rapping and blah, blah, blah. Oof. Okay. And that is +2. Yeah, so that's a 10.
All right, so do you want to stabilize him? Oh, no, he gets
Both.
both.
He gets
so
both.
you are stabilized, and you get 2 points of health back.
See, I'm good at this.
So where do you stand now? Just out of curiosity?
Where do I stand?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 4 harm.
4 harm? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this hallway is now empty. You've all been beat up a little bit, got some burns, some singe marks.
Where did it whoosh off to? What direction?
Further inside the building.
We should
Okay.
probably follow it then.
I mean, I'm guessing whatever controls it is that direction. So maybe we go that way, we find the demon.
So let's do that.
Yeah, we're going to haul that way.
All right. So you guys go further inside the building. Roll investigate a mystery. It's dark. You're having a hard time seeing.
All of us?
You can pick a spokesman.
He's the sharpest.
TJ, what do you see?
I pull on my goggles, which help me to see better in the dark.
Good.
I got a
9.
9. Thank you.
All right, you get a hold 1.
Math are hard for science. Where did it go?
You can see that it went down this hallway, and it goes further down a set of stairs, and it looks like it goes out into the actual raceway.
Like onto the track?
Yeah, like it looks like it goes outside.
Onto the track?
Yeah. That's just like when we record in the studio.
Sorry.
It is infinitely mobile right now. He can take it anywhere.
And still not in front
And
of
he
his
sets
mouth.
it down on
Yeah.
the table.
There he goes.
15% of the cut material is me going, TJ, put the mic in front of your mouth. TJ, put the mic in front of your mouth.
It's true.
What?
But yeah, you can clearly see that it does go outside into the speedway proper.
All right, then we'll follow it out into the speedway.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad plan. I don't like the plan. And
You got a better one?
No, I'm just going. I'm just full tilt, like following it. Don't like this. Don't want this.
All right, so it is dark. Where are you going on the speedway?
Around in circles till we find
And as we're doing that, we're never turning to the right. Always to the left. Always to the left.
You can see a faint glow coming from the middle.
Oh, good. In my experience, that's either a boss fight or someone that has a quest. So either way, let's go that way.
All right. So as you guys go out towards the middle, it's very dark. You're going along together trying to figure out, but you do see this glow in the distance, but once you get there, there's nothing there. There's just a little bit of an illumination. You hear from behind you an engine revving and tires screeching. Everybody roll act under pressure.
Oh, good.
My goal is to make sure that everybody leaves with a set tonight. What are our results?
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got an 8.
All right.
Snake eyes.
All right. So, Jake, your hard choice is you can either get out of the way or you can get TJ out of the way.
I got a job to do, man. I get TJ out of the way.
All right. So, you three are standing there looking, and all of a sudden, a figure appears, and he's sitting on a throne, and he is drinking a slushie. And you hear this tires peeling out behind you, and we get a flashback to the Halifax Theater of TJ running across the street, getting hit by a car, and falling to the ground. We see Tass start to fall backwards into traffic and get hit by the same car. and a slushie hits Jake in the chest, and someone yells, O'Doyle rules, as they drive by. As Jake pushes TJ out of the way, we see that same car slide into frame, hitting both of them and knocking them into the air. They both take 2 points of damage, non-armor defeating. They hit the ground. The man on the throne looks at them and says, O'Doyle rules. What are you doing here, boys? I've encountered you a couple times. Never thought I'd actually get a chance to hit you on home turf. That was fun. And he's petting the car. It's now next to him. And it's just revving then, just like...
We're investigating some disappearances, Mr. O'Doyle.
And from behind his throne that he's sitting on, you see 3 fiery figures step out. And it looks like what you just fought, but there's 3 of them.
Why are you claiming souls, Damien?
That's what I do. There's demons out there who want money or power. I'm a speed demon. I'll race anybody who thinks they're fast.
Boo.
Yeah, that's right. It feeds me. O'Doyle rules.
You have just made him into actual O'Doyle with your booze. You need to understand.
And he goes on to tell you that, people think they're fast. They think they're good. I make them a bargain, make them a little deal. They lose, I get their soul. I was just having a little fun collecting some souls, padding my 401k of souls. So I can retire later and live off these saved souls.
So...
Diversify my soulfolio.
Portfolio?
Portfolio.
All right, how about this? I'm assuming these 3 souls here are the people we've been investigating. Alex, Jesse, Katie.
No, yeah. The archangel and the germaphobe, and then
I'm trying to come up with some kind of barter in my head here. I feel like we should challenge you, and if we win, they get their lives back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna sweeten that pot, because I see 3 for 3 here, and that's not much for me. Where's the win in O'Doyle's column?
I love that question.
Good.
That's a good question. So it'd be a 3 for 3 if we lose, obviously, but you need more than that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd maybe do 3 for 1, 3 for 2, but not 3 for 3. That's a sucker's deal.
I mean, I am an agent of a deity. Does that sweeten it at all?
No, because once I took you, you wouldn't be anymore.
I'm not worth like 2 points or anything.
No.
Oh.
TJ.
Yeah, we heard a rumor that it didn't go so well. Maybe a couple weeks ago you'd been 2 points, but
Hey,
O'Doyle hears all.
I'm still wearing the armor and holding the hammer, so suck it.
That's
I did okay.
TJ over here's like fated to do something amazing. That's got to be cool.
We're not gambling, TJ.
Oh, so it's 2 for 3. This is the worst, but this deal's worse by the second for me.
He's got a point, Tass.
Oh, okay. We have this sweet car called the Sea Gobbler.
It is one of a kind.
I mean, literally.
The 3 of you in the Sea Gobbler.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I can go get it. He can go get it right now.
I can go get it right now.
So is this what's going on? You guys want to race me? And if you win, you get their souls. If I win, I get all 6 of your souls in the car.
Well, I don't want to race in the Sea Gobbler. It's a pristine ride. I don't want to ruin it. How about like a foot race?
Yeah, let's have a foot race in Indiana Motor Speedway. I came here specifically to meet you guys so we could have the world's longest foot race. I got a need for foot speed. No, we're racing in cars.
We either use the Sea Gobbler or I see if Margaret's got a sweet ride we don't know about.
I mean, I could ask while I'm there.
Well, why don't you guys figure that out? And he snaps his fingers, and you all vanish and appear outside the IPT.
Oh.
Damn, this guy's real powerful.
Yeah, that's fine with me. All right, we're going to rush in.
Okay.
And look for Margaret.
Hi.
Okay, so we found it. It's a demon. We think we can get the souls back of the people, but he wants to race, and we have to win the race.
Oh.
Or else he gets all of us.
Oh. All right. Well, like I said before, goodbye for probably ever.
What kind of sweet rides you got?
Oh, well, I mean, we gave you the keys to the PT Cruiser.
Was that like real fast and we didn't realize it?
Oh, no.
Just a regular stock off
Oh, you
the
got
lot?
the Sea Gobbler. We did bring that back from Hawaii.
I mean, it's a Jeep.
While they're doing this, while they're bargaining for whatever vehicle, I'm gonna start going through like the science labs and finding all sorts of accoutrement that I could bring along with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've got tons of stuff here. You are in the right place.
Excellent.
The scientists are all like, oh, what's going on here? And you're just grabbing things.
Canisters of
he's
like
into such weird science. I don't
nos.
trust him. Yeah, so you get a bunch of stuff and you take it down to the Sea Gobbler?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? She's, yeah, we've got these are the two vehicles we've got.
I think that's the best bet. It helped us against monsters before. Let's do it.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, if TJ's going and grabbing a bunch of stuff, then I think I'm watching TJ make the Sea Gobbler very fast.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna weird science the hell out of the Sea Gobbler a little bit more.
All right, so
to
what
make
are you
it life
trying to
faster.
do to the Sea Gobbler?
So I had a thought about this. I'm going to create like these spouts on the front of the Sea Gobbler that shoot like viscous liquid that actually make it slide across a lot I
I see. So you're like trying to like Tokyo drift around corners on
Yeah.
this liquid?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Also, like it's got a NOS package.
Well, right, standard, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The weird science NOS package.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Where in actuality, it's just like a little robot that like spits the NOS directly into the gas tank.
That's right. It's like, is it time to go now?
A la
Cool.
Mad Max.
Yeah, all right, all right. Roll weird science.
Yeah. That would be
Yes.
that would be an 11.
All right. Pick a requirement.
It needs a rare and/or weird material.
Yeah, so you know that you can set this up, but to be able to do it exactly the way that you want, you're going to need a very specific element to make that fluid, because all the fluids that you can think of in the moment are either going to be too tacky and it's going to make you like flip when you take corners, or it's going to be too slick and you're going to just slide right into the wall.
Okay. So Margaret, is there any like particular liquids I might be able to grab from the IPT that might help us out with this?
Well, I mean, they're working on a couple of things that they've gotten from different creatures. You have to go up and ask the boys in the science lab.
Okay, I'll go up to the science lab and ask the boys.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a viscous liquid that's not too tacky to where it would stop me up, but would also help me speed this car faster
Oh,
along the
well,
road.
have I got the thing for you? I have been working on this liquid here, and he takes some liquid out of a vial, and he throws it on the ground, and it bounces to you, and you catch it. But as soon as you catch it, it starts to go into liquid again.
What is
No,
this?
it's not, because that's patent pending. This is Fluber.
Amazing. Fluber, you say?
Yeah, no.
Is there any way I might be able to spread this out in front of my car like in a spray?
Oh, sure. Yeah, as long as it's not impacting, it is liquid. But as soon as it impacts, it becomes solid.
Gotcha. All right.
So take some.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You got like a canister of it or something?
Yeah, yeah. And he brings over this huge. Nobody ever wants this. I'm so excited.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You and me, we're going to be best
It's
friends.
a lonely place down here, even.
So yeah, I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna, and with the Sea Gobbler, didn't we have like the little paddles?
You
on
do,
it?
yeah. You have the paddles.
So
in the back.
anytime those paddles hit, that's like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's pushing it forward.
yeah.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do with that. Yeah.
All right. So how are you guys getting back to the Motor Speedway? Remember, the Sea Gobbler has 2 seats.
I can teleport.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you
So-
just going to go there right away and hang out, have a chat? Or are you
I
gonna...
no, I think that I'm just going to like blink to street corners that I know that they're going to pass.
Oh,
them
yeah, so
through.
you're just like...
so just every
like creepy horror movie. You just
yeah,
keep appearing on the
yeah,
street corners as they...
but I'm just like hitchhiking every single time.
like showing some leg and
Yeah.
New Yorker bust. All right. So yeah, you guys do get back to the Motor Speedway. Jake teleporting along the way. You pull into the center of the speedway. You notice when you get there that the gate for cars is open. You guys pull in. It takes you right to the center of the racetrack, and he appears again. I've never seen anything like this. He's examining the car. All right, let's do this. And he snaps his fingers. When he does, the stadium fills with people.
Oh, no.
All screaming and yelling and cheering, and they're all on fire. But man, they're having a good time being out of whatever torture they came from. Fire leaps up from pillars. A microphone comes down from nowhere. So, which one of you guys is going to be racing? Mechanically speaking, I will give you guys this. That racing is going to be act under pressure or sharp to operate and turn and do all these things at the same time.
So that'd be two of us racing? Or just
two
one?
of you could be in the car, but one person's going to be doing the rules for driving.
Oh, gosh. I think we're flip-flopped then because I've got my act under pressure, but sharp isn't that. It's only a +1.
Either one of those is not me.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it. Do it.
All right.
No.
So he does. He brings the car out, and he lines them both up, and he holds his hand out. So that's the terms of the agreement. You win. Everybody goes free. I win. You're all coming home with me, and I'm taking this sweet bird for a ride.
Yeah, how many laps are we doing here? Just one?
We'll do 3. We'll do 3 laps.
All right.
Get a good race. All right.
Let's do this and shake his hand.
So you guys get into the car. What are you two going to do while he races?
Sidle into the stands next to some fire people. Excuse me.
Woo! Are either of you going to ride with him? Or
I'm going to ride with him so that way I can keep track of the sea gobbler, make sure it's running properly
Okay.
as he's racing it.
Yeah, and sure enough, that little robot is in there, and he's like got a glass of Nas. He's like, hey, what's up, man? Can you just tell me when? I got this.
Nope.
All right, so Demon comes out, holds up a flag, drops the flag. Roll act under pressure.
All right.
You can do it.
Yes! That is an 11.
All right, you take off instantly as soon as it hurts green. The sea gobbler goes spraying out this goo. The paddles are hitting. It is flying. Somehow it seems like the wings are kind of catching some of the air and helping it along. He is a good distance behind you. You can see him. He's kind of frustrated. You come to the first corner. Roll sharp.
Okay. Oh, that is a 7.
All right. You make the corner. You start to skid a little bit. Brush against the wall. One of the wings on the sea gobbler comes off. He takes his time to catch up to you. He is right beside you, and he kind of looks over at you, pretends to throw his slushie, then keeps it and keeps drinking. Is there anything you want to do besides try to just get ahead of him?
No, I think right now I want to try to get some distance.
All right. Roll act under pressure.
And I'm going to let the little robot know we need a little juice.
All right.
Yeah, that's another 11.
That is great timing. Right as you tell the robot, like, now, and it spits the Nas into a little hole, you see that he swerves his car. You guys tear off. He hits the wall. He was just about to knock you guys into the wall, and he's trailing you again. Roll sharp.
Okay.
Can I find the slushy machine and make myself a slushy?
You can, but they're all like flaming hot Cheeto flavor, and like they're all like fire, like Fireball, and
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, okay.
10, and I yell LOL.
Yeah, no problem. You tear around the track, and you make it to the end of the first lap. He is trailing you pretty badly, actually. You have seen that he has beat these very fast people. He's not having good luck. Roll act under pressure.
Ooh, that is a 7.
He catches up.
Oh.
He is now right beside you again. He's looking at you guys. You see him. He pushes a button, and you kind of expect him to take off, but he doesn't. Fire shoots out of the side of his car, and you see that this other wing is starting to catch on fire. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to try and put the wing out by kicking it off.
All right, so you climb over Tass's lap to kick the wing off of.
It's not unusual.
Tass, why don't you roll act under pressure? You've got TJ
good.
climbing in your lap trying to kick the wing off.
That is a 9.
And you do get the wing off just in time, but he pulls a little bit ahead of you. Roll act under pressure.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a 9.
You're keeping pace with him, but you are just slightly behind him. As you get closer to him, you're trying to kind of draft off of him. You see this oil start to pour out of the back of his car.
Okay, I want to do what I have totally seen on TV that cops do when they're in that just barely behind, is where you kind of just slowly veer into their back tire, like right at the corner of the bumper, because when you're barely touching that but speed up and put pressure, it spins them out.
Okay, roll act under pressure.
Oh, I want to use luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to use my actual luck from the concrete game.
All right. What did you get?
A 5.
All right. So you're going to use a point of luck on this, huh?
Yes.
So what do you want to happen here?
I want him to spin out. I essentially, especially if oil's coming out, I'm thinking, okay, this is my one chance because if I get caught in a full stream of it, I'm done. So
Okay.
as it's just starting to come out, I'm using that slickness to essentially propel myself into him so that he, again, just like I described,
Yep.
hits that back bumper, he spins out, crashes into the wall, and I keep nailing it.
Yeah, so with your point of luck being spent, you nudge him in the back bumper, and you see that his rear tire crosses into that oil for a brief second, and it adds to his spin. He spins, the car hits, it flips over the wall, lands on a bunch of ghosts. There's fire, there's chaos, and you guys drive cleanly through. As you do that, 3 figures appear on the track, and they're kind of facing you down
Oh, that's dirty.
as you drive.
Do I see the 3 figures
You
on the
do.
track? Can I teleport to the
You can.
closest point to that?
Absolutely.
And just piss them right off?
Yeah, go for it.
How? What should I roll?
What do you want to do?
I want to teleport near them and just conk one of them with the hammer and then start backing off the track, just like, come on.
All right, roll protect someone.
7.
Yeah, so you will be able to get them away, but it's going to fall on you.
I'm going to die.
All right, so these things are off the track. You can see that they're around Jake. You can't really see what's going on with him, but it kind of looks like an old gangland-style movie where they're just kicking. What do you want to do? You still have a lap to go to finish this race.
Oh, no.
As
Beyond gone.
you're trying to figure out what to do, you hear a very loud thunk from behind, and you can see that O'Doyle is mad, and he has pushed his car out of the audience back on to this road, and he is climbing back inside of it and starting to drive.
I'm going to gun it. I'm
All right.
gunning it.
Roll act under pressure.
Oh, boy.
You see badness is happening to Jake.
8.
Roll sharp.
Okay. Oh, my God. 5.
So as you get right to the end of the final part of the track, you turn the tire to make the turn, and for a brief moment, the fluber stops spraying. And the front tire hits, and it catches, and you both tumble end over end as the car goes into the air and crashes. You both take 3 points of damage, but it does slide across the finish line.
Whew. Okay.
Everything in the stadium fades away. Everybody cheering. The demon comes down. O'Doyle leans down and he looks at you in your upside down car. It wasn't a bad race. Pretty proud to have lost it. Actually, I've never seen any technique like that before. I guess things weren't so bad for me. I ran this race and lost those 3 souls, but man, I sure got a new one, didn't I?
What do you mean?
Oh, you not seen your buddy?
No?
Oh, well, I got bad news for you.
What?
This is the first live show to be continued. Thank you for joining us on the Critshow. Have a great night.
God.
You're an evil man.